Hello everyone. This is Relationship Hub. My name is Hart and this channel is sponsored by Ëlabba DIGITAL. We do share stories, real life stories about people, life, friends, and I hope you enjoy this journey with me and we can all learn from each other. Remember, you are worthy. And if you like what you listen to, what you hear in here, click subscribe. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my 5th episode of Relationship Hub. I hope you had a good weekend and a good week in general, and I'm really excited to dive into our discussion this week. Friends. Last week we discussed friendship. Friendship, like I mentioned last week, is an important relationship in our lives. And there's a lot of things we share with friends. And some people, they share more experiences with friends than with family. So I wanted to really discuss this experience with my friends. And I hope, you all learn from this experience, including me. I'm really thankful for your feedback, for your emails. And let's dive into the discussion. Mr. Chuyen stated, "A friendship is meant to be transparent. I cannot see that in any three of you." Wow, okay. I was trying. Okay, Mr. Chuyen. I was trying to be transparent. And, it's difficult to be transparent between three people. You can be transparent with each other. But when there is more than one person involved, it is difficult because you have to respect the other person's wishes and privacy. So for me, this is a very difficult situation to be because I really wanted to continue to be friends with Vanessa, but I have to also look for the best interest of Laura because she was pregnant, So this is something to consider in my eyes. Definitely, it needs to be transparent, but I try to be as transparent as I could be with both of them. Definitely, I couldn't be fully transparent. I agree, I couldn't, because that will mean betraying one of them or both of them, and I couldn't do that. So I tried to be as transparent as I could be, respecting their wishes, respecting their views, their position in regards to the situation. So, but yeah, I agree that a friendship needs to be transparent. But I also, on the other hand, in my case, there is a limit of transparency that I could project, that I could, exercise due to the situation. I'm very thankful for your feedback and your comment. Thank you very much, Mr. Julian. Thank you. Now we are moving on into our second email. We received an email, it was an anonymous email. And anonymous person and stated, "I am very confused as why Vanessa was rubbing herself into Laura's seat at her baby shower. In my country, they will say that Vanessa was trying to get Laura's pregnancy to stick with her." Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, anonymous person, for this email that we received. Thank you very much. I must say that it is a very interesting point. It is a very interesting subject to touch about this story, and I'm glad that you touched it. I'm glad because I still confused by it. I still very confused by it, but I think I understand what you mean. Some people think that by sticking to you or by doing things that are not meant for them, that somehow they will benefit from these things, these situations, and or they will get it for themselves. I mean, it's interesting, but some people believe that by doing this kind of acts, some of that it will stick with them. They will get some benefit out of it. Otherwise, why would you do that? I completely understand your point, and it is scary. Come on, it is scary. It is scary, guys. Come on, wake up. It is very scary. It is. It's crazy. To be honest, I'm really curious to find out from Vanessa, from her own mouth, why did she do that? What she was trying to obtain from this act. However, I can't be bothered. To be honest, I can't be bothered to even step into this territory. So, how it stands now, I don't really speak to Vanessa, so it is what it is. But now that this subject has been touched, I really want to give a message for this week. And please, each of you, all of you are worthy. All of you have your own light, your own moment to shine. So please do not think because you are standing next to someone who is shining bright that light belongs to you. Yeah, you might benefit somehow from that light. It might bring some light to your path, to your way, but the light is not yours. You have your own light. So please have that in mind. Please remember that the person next to you doesn't mean because that light from the person next to you is illuminating your way that you have the right to take it for yourself. No. So have that in mind. And even if you manage to steal some of this light, it's not going to work out the same because it's not yours. The light wouldn't work out the same in your way because it's not yours. You have your own light. So remember, you are worthy. You don't need to take light from anyone. Please remember that. Kate from Scotland commented, "Is Laura still being friends with Vanessa? Are they still in contact?" Yes, it's a good question actually. Kate, thank you for your comment. Actually, they are not friends. She doesn't want to be her friend at all. Laura is enjoying her baby, motherhood. She's glowing. Actually. Lovely. She looks beautiful. But she doesn't want to have any kind of friendship with Vanessa. Vanessa has called her a few times because Laura told me. Vanessa has called her a few times and really Laura, what she did is avoid her, basically. Give her excuses like, I'm busy with the baby, this, that, I'm busy with my little boy and stuff like that, So slowly, Vanessa has stopped calling. She will make comments on Laura's WhatsApp when she sees pictures of her child, but there is no like an ongoing contact, like they don't speak on the phone like they used to. They don't text each other. So I guess Vanessa has actually received the message. That's really what is happening at the moment. So the answer will be no, they are no longer friends. They could be cordial if they see each other, but they are no longer friends. Sophie Cool stated, "It seems like Vanessa was very, very jealous of Laura. She seems to be jealous of her pregnancy." Yes, that's what happens when, someone has something that you have not. Some people, they can't take it. So affects them in a negative way. I mean, I can understand that she wanted her pregnancy so bad. Fair enough. But that desire shouldn't have pushed her to try and make Laura's pregnancy miserable, to be honest, and stress her out like that. So definitely there is jealousy there. there was jealousy, and still there is jealousy, I guess, because, as far as I am concerned, she's still not pregnant. So all that drama, the whole thing that she created, it was for nothing really, because, at the end of the day, like I said earlier, everybody has their own light. So, shine through you. Don't try to shine through other people or try to steal somebody else's sign, you know. It comes to be the same thing, kind of. So that's the situation. And the funny thing is that she had choices. She could have done something about it to obtain what she really wanted so hard, so badly, that pushed her to break her relationship with Laura. So that cost her her friendship with Laura and myself, of course. So there is things she could have done, and due to her religious beliefs, she chose not to. Well, or due to her ideas, she chose not to. So flexibility, mental flexibility, mental openness, willingness, desire to obtain what you want in a healthy way, focusing on yourself. That's the key. Jealousy, it will not take you through the path of success. It will only make you waste energy in somebody else's and, lose your focus on yourself, making you lose your goals on the way. So you are better off using that energy on yourself, focusing on your own goals and trying to achieve them, because jealousy will not make you anywhere near to achieve your goals, to obtain your objectives. And I think she got lost. She got lost in her jealousy ways. I mean, she was so focused on Laura's pregnancy and everybody else's pregnancies that was happening around her that really, really forgot to focus on herself and try to find a way to, to become pregnant herself. And I really think that she didn't really listen to the options, I provided to her, the support I was trying to give her, because she was more focused into the cave of frustration, the cave of anger, the cave of envy, the cave of jealousy, really, too much jealousy, that pushed her to a side of darkness within herself. And I think she tried to hide this feeling and act as normal, but I think the feeling that she was experiencing and the jealousy grew out of her control. And I feel bad for her because, I really, really enjoyed being her friend, and I thought she was, a good person, which now I question in a way. I do question it. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. Well, Sophie Cool, thank you so much for that comment. And you give us all a lot to think about. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bonnie from Canada stated, please, you, Hart, and Laura maybe should be more understanding. I know myself how hard it is to want a baby and not to have one. I think that Vanessa pushing herself away was a way of protecting her feelings. Okay, Bonnie, thank you so much for your feedback. I do understand that when she was avoiding Laura, probably she was feeling, a bit down about it. And I completely understand that. I can only speak from, from my point of view. I cannot speak for Laura. However, she could have been honest. You don't need to be rude on the process because, you are trying to protect your feelings. Protecting your feelings doesn't mean you have to be rude, especially in a situation like that, in a sensitive situation such as pregnancy. And, Laura didn't need that drama. Fair enough, but it was not about Vanessa. It was not about her. It was about Laura. Okay, I can understand. Maybe I should have been more sensitive about it. But to be honest, I spoke to her about it. In the process, I was trying to make her feel, that she had support. I was trying to make her open up more to me, so I could help her further. But it didn't work. It didn't work. And at the end of the day, there is a lot of pregnant women around. If you are going to be acting like this or being frustrated for every single person you meet or you see in the street that is pregnant, that feeling will never end. There is always going to be somebody pregnant. There is plenty of children being born. So yes, I do understand. I did mention that when in my last episode that I could feel that maybe, she was finding it difficult to see close friends pregnant, and when she was not, fair enough. But you don't need to be rude in the process, You don't need to be rude. And Laura had has the right to have a healthy pregnancy, to experience positive energy around her newborn, around her baby, around her pregnancy. So I'm sorry, but I don't think her feelings were the most important thing at this point. To me, Laura's feelings were more important because she was actually pregnant. And stress is not good for someone's pregnancy. Positive energy, can help to a positive outcome during pregnancy. So we don't need all that negativity, really. She didn't need it. Laura didn't need it. I didn't need it either, even though I was not pregnant. I didn't need it. So, but yeah, I think maybe she was more honest with us. If she said how she felt about the situation, we could have been more understanding. If she was more transparent with us, probably we could have been a bit more understanding than what we were. But it's a really good point, I think. Yes, I understand where you are coming from. And I think from my side, I gave her a chance to actually open up and express how she felt, and she never did. She was just acting up. So I think the first person not being truthful within our friendship was Vanessa, was herself. I do agree that some of her actions, they were made in the attempt to protect her feelings. However, she did not do a good job. She didn't. Probably if she cheered Laura up throughout her pregnancy, and if she was being truly happy for her, this could have brought her more joy to herself and help her in her grief and pain of what she was actually missing herself. So being a part of Laura's pregnancy in a positive way, I think could have helped her a lot, and maybe open up her mind and push her to try new things to be able to obtain what she desperately wanted. However, I must thank all of you for your comments, emails, feedbacks, and I still have hope. Please, Vanessa, please, if you are listening to me out there, please, we don't hate you and we want the best for you. So please, focus on yourself, focus on your dreams, focus on what you want, and try to obtain it in a healthy way. Open your mind, please open your mind. There is alternatives, so okay, I still have hope for you, and I really wish that you find happiness within your life. Thank you, all of you, every one of you, for listening. And remember, there is a few links down below about books related to friendship. Also, please subscribe. And I will be here next week, Friday at 10 o'clock. And of course, remember, you are worth it. Bye bye.